If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 163 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. We start with a tough away game in the Capital One Cup at Goodison Park. Now, luckily for me, Salomon Rondon is on the bench and not starting, so we at least have a chance this time playing against Everton. Previously, they always seem to absolutely hammer me, and Salomon Rondon seems to score absolute worldies against me every single time as well. So it's nice to actually be facing Stephen Naismith initially in this one and not have to worry about the giant Venezuelan completely tearing me apart. Starting a strong side, obviously, as this is a competition that we need to go far in to get the competition prize money to help us when it comes to the January transfer window. So I'm starting my 100% strength full first team 11, and of course Georgiev and Yusuf Poulsen up top. We've been in fantastic form to this point in this season, winning every game and winning every game in style as well. We've been scoring a lot of goals, maybe not necessarily too much in style because I have been conceding a few as well, but we've been able to outscore the opposition to this point this season with, 5-3 scorelines on aggregate against defence and a 4-2 win against Southampton. So, goals are going in, but we are conceding a few as well, including that one against Hendrick, with actually, to be fair, was a very well-placed shot into the top right-hand corner. But 25 minutes in, Everton have themselves a 1-0 lead. They hadn't really threatened that much to that point. It was kind of their first attack, and they were able to score from it. Stephen Naismith gets a good turn in on me there, and for some reason, Kappa is in so much space on the far side. I missed the challenge, but fortunately Hutchinson is able to get there to make a decent save at this near post, and we can maintain our 1-0 deficit and not have to fight back from 2-0 down. Was expecting Leighton Baines to shoot here, to be completely honest, but he doesn't. He dinks it over. Nobody tracks the run of Ross Barkley, and that is a wonderful training ground move to give Everton a 2-0 lead. Nobody expected the ball over the top to Ross Barkley to volley into the back of the net. Completely caught me by surprise, and a fair play. Everton 2, Cambridge United 0, trying to get one back. Then Georgiev in the box, 99% of the time he will bury that in the bottom corner, but today, no, puts it wide unfortunately, so we have to stay at 2-0 down for now. Still on the hour mark, there's still a good plenty amount of time for us to be able to get ourselves back in the game if we want to be able to. Well, obviously we want to be able to if we can, but Hendrick trying to get them a third here, but again, a good save by Hutchinson. He's been improving since we brought him in. Obviously made a few mistakes last season that cost us a few points, but so far this year he's been pretty solid for me, and we haven't had too much to complain about with our goalkeeper, so that makes a nice change, because obviously we've spent elsewhere in the side, and we were hoping that the goalkeeper would be able to step up this year, and so far he has. Yusuf Poulsen though had a good opportunity to get us one back there, but a goalkeeper made a very good save. Joel Robles of course in goal, 32 yards out, and not 32, it was 22, but still, brilliant save by Joel Robles from the free kick. Johannes Geist denied another opportunity to get us a goal back. McGeady, I don't know how that's not a foul, to be completely honest, but what a strike by Salomon Rondon. That's what he does to me. He came off the bench, and that was one of his first touches. Ridiculous strike. If that had flown into the top corner, that would really have summed up our experiences against Everton Football Club in this series since we joined the Barclays Premier League. Obviously this is the Capital One Cup, and unfortunately it's our last entry in the Capital One Cup this season. We get a 2-0 defeat away from home at Goodison Park, so we wanted to bounce back if we could here at home against Tottenham. There was actually a break in between these games. I think the Everton one was on the Tuesday, and then the Tottenham game was the following Sunday. So, as in not the Sunday after the Tuesday, but the Sunday after that. So we had a decent break. It was an international break, I think, but none of our players were really involved internationally. So we were able to start the same side against Tottenham that we did against Everton. Of course, my full 100% strength side. Starting Christian Benteke up top, Andros Townsend, Nasser Chadley, and Lewis Holtby sat behind the Belgians. So they're playing a 4-2-3-1 formation, which is one that I really like playing on FIFA 15. Obviously, you'll have seen me play that formation in pretty much every series that I've done so far, apart from this one and the Inter series. Everyone else has been used with the 4-2-3-1 formation because it's just my most favourite and the one that I do the best with. So it's one I'm most comfortable with. So unfortunately for them though, Hutchinson was on form again. Not really too sure how Georgiev was onside there. Pretty sure he was the wrong side of the defensive line when the ball was played through. But I'm not complaining. On his right foot as well, weaker right foot, smashes it into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 lead. And that was it for the first half. We headed into the second before the next chance. chance. Trying to dance around Eric Dyer there with Yusuf Poulsen really didn't work. Paulinho gets it off the defender eventually. Benteke somehow manages to just get past Julian von Hark, squeezes it into Lewis Holtby in the box, and that makes it 1-1 after 54 minutes. Nice move, good finish actually. Not too much the goalkeeper could do about that. He was kind of on his own, one-on-one with Lewis Holtby, and he just managed to squeeze it underneath him. But I made a change, took off Julian von Hark and brought on the 16-year-old that we've got, George Murphy, who's 70 rated now. Wanted to give him some first-team experience in a decent game, and Yusuf Poulsen was going to give us a 2-1 lead pretty much immediately after he came onto the pitch. He's so good in the air. Yusuf Poulsen just destroys defenders. That's why I was so surprised that Joel Roberts was able to keep him out in the last game against Everton by tipping it over the bar, because his heading, Yusuf Poulsen, is pretty much unstoppable apart from that one opportunity that the goalkeeper saved in the previous game. I think that's the only headed chance that Poulsen hasn't scored this year to this point in a competitive game. That just proves how good in the air he actually is. But we're coming down the left-hand side with Stra Georgiev here. Obviously, I'm going to square it into the middle in that opportunity, and in the last minute, we are able to make it 3-1 and put the game beyond any reasonable doubt. Yusuf Poulsen grabbing his second of the game. Not the best of place finishes, but enough to get it past Steve Mandanda at least. Timo Werner steals it off them there, and then DeAndre Yedlin slides in to try and get the ball. Barely even scrapes the heels of my midfielder, but the referee sees it enough to send DeAndre Yedlin off for a second yellow card. You see from the replay, just scrapes his heel. If anything, it's Werner kicking DeAndre Yedlin as he slides through, and the referee saw fit to send him off. So things went from bad for worse for Tottenham in stoppage time. They go 3-1 down, and then down to 10 men, and DeAndre Yedlin will be banned for a match. But 3 points in the Barclays Premier League is good enough for me. And you'll notice now we're having a squad report, and obviously it's Sunday, so you'll be saying, Chez, what's going on? Why is there a squad report on Sunday? And there is a very valid reason. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll have noticed over the past couple of days, myself, Channy Sports and MGH have been tweeting out about a new series we're starting on Monday, i.e. tomorrow. And ordinarily, obviously, we would just be uploading the one episode to kick it off. But what we'd like to do is start with a double upload. So just for this Monday only, it won't affect any of my other uploads throughout the next couple of weeks. It will just be filtered in as an extra video. And obviously, I'll explain that more in the introduction video to the series tomorrow. But this video slot tomorrow night at 8 PM will be taken up by the second video in that particular series. The introduction video will go out in the afternoon, and then the second double upload video will go up at 8 PM on my channel. And obviously, like I say, from then on in, it won't affect my scheduling at all, but we did want to kick it off with a double upload on the first day, so that's why. But definitely something to look forward to, a collaborative series between myself, Channy Sports and MGH will be starting tomorrow, so definitely check your sub boxes for that tomorrow afternoon/evening. Obviously, follow me on Twitter as well to stay bang up to date with everything that goes on with that series and anything else that I'm doing. We are currently top of the table with 4 wins from 4. If we are in a similar position after 9 to 10 games like we were in the Chelsea series, I may consider stepping this series up to Legendary as well. Obviously, we've made huge leaps forward with the squad this year, and in the league, it's been pretty straightforward for us to this point. Obviously, we did struggle against Everton in the Capital One Cup, which makes me a little bit wary about stepping it up to Legendary too early. But if we are in the sort of position we were in the Chelsea series, where we were like 9 wins from 9, 10 wins from 10 in the Barclays Premier League, then I will step it up to Legendary in this series as well, and we'll take it forward from there. But for now, that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already to make sure you're ready for the series with MGH and Channy tomorrow and for the foreseeable future. And obviously, follow me on Twitter as well so you can stay up to date with that series and any information regarding it over the next 24, 48 hours, etc. But for now, that's all from me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Follow the link in the description to my Twitch as well, where I'll be streaming FIFA tonight. And I'll see you next time.